Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Center Crown. My name is Joy, this is Breath of the Wild, and we are on top of a Sheikah tower, and there is totally a shrine behind us, and I've already punched it on our map. For transparency reasons, we did the Muojim shrine last episode, as well as the Sheikah shrine. This was the major test of strength, obviously it says right there, and I've gone ahead and fast transported us to the Hateno tower. And the shrine behind us actually is this guy right here, this red pin. I'll show you that in a second. If I can exit out here. Yep, there it is. And then there's the blue shrine that we saw behind it. That's Dueling Peaks, which is currently obscured by clouds, but that is the mountain range. And right there, that right there is the tower we want. And so we are going to start heading our way over there, and I want to get a little bit of a boost from our friend Ravioli, show us the Formuoli over here, and start heading on over. And this should be the Farron region tower that we unlock here. There is a lot of lush tropical nonsense happening in this area. Feroce the dragon likes to whip around here. It's home to a lot of thunderstorms. But as far as I can remember at the moment, there are not very many, if any at all, major plot points down here. So it's very much just an area to explore. There are some references to previous Zelda games, so that's a bit fun. But we are not going to be in the area where that reference is made. There's also an absolutely insane shrine quest that happens out on an island. A little bit further off than where we were previously. And that is actually a Korok puzzle again right here, and I think yeah, we weren't. And this is actually a hot spring, it looks like. You can see things are bubbling up here. And I almost want to let these guys attack me so I can show you what happens when you're in a hot spring. Spoiler alert, what happens is it'll actually heal you, which is quite nice. And I want to take care of these guys because I would like to do that Korok puzzle as long as we're here. It'll just mean more upgrade for us in the long run. So let me get up here. And a little bit further ought to do it. And we'll do that and drop. And we're dropping in the middle of that lily pad formation. Yahaha, we found him. Give me the upgrade goods, son. But yes, these hot springs do heal what ails you, and I'm going to grab these sneaky river snails just in case we should ever need them. Because the Sheikah set, frankly, is expensive, though it is my set du jour for when we're trying to stealth around and sneak up on things that are easily spooked, such as special horses. And there are, I believe, 5 rare horses in this game. Maybe less. You can count it on one hand, that's all I know. And you can see 1, 2, count them, 3 shrines. Holy smokes. All within Dueling Peaks region. And more fucking keys. If we didn't need that yellow pin that I stuck in that Sheikah tower to sort of guide us towards it, I might consider dropping it into that shrine. But if we're hovering around... Jesus Christ, man. Oh no, that's the one we just saw. Sorry. I was just like, God damn, there's so many shrines. But there are like 6 shrines on Dueling Peak. At least 4, which is kind of crazy to think about. Ooh. How do I want to do this? I think I want some ravioli gale. Thank you. Keep making our way over. Making our way downtown, flying fast. I'm trying to see if there's maybe a shrine below us or if it's pinging that one to the right. It would not surprise me if there was a shrine below us. Oh, that is a Stalnox below us is what that is. It's a Hinox but in Stal form, which is to say skeleton form. Spooky, spooky. Much spook. Very, very scare. I'm hoping we have enough stamina, or at least this ledge will be enough for us to rest on. And yes, it is. But I'm wondering if we can get up picture of this guy. That is a Stalnox. And I would love to know more about him, Hyrule Compendium. Ooh. The mere remains of what was once a giant monster known as a Hinox. These skeletal beasts appear at nighttime. Much like their living counterparts, the Stalnox will tear entire trees up from the ground to use as weapons. Furthermore, even if it appears defeated at first, it will keep coming back for as long as its eye is left intact. So that's a very important distinction. You can see its kind of spooky, creepy eye. And you need to destroy said eye and remove it from the socket and then beat the shit out of it. And make sure you destroy the... Oh no, it's raining! Are you for real? And we don't have Rivali's Gale with us right now. Which is troublesome. Here, let's, I guess, loop around. Which is not ideal. And, maybe we'll hit a shrine on our way, huh? Maybe we'll get some shrine action. At the very least, we're making our way towards that tower. Filling in the map as much as we can. Really? Fuck you. Yeah. Goddamn rain. I hate when it rains when you're trying to climb places in this game. But filling in the map is really helpful. It really helps you sort of get a read on where you're supposed to be at different times. It's just a lot easier to navigate when you have the full picture, you know? You know? It's just as simple as that, really. And I'm wondering if we could potentially take a road. Oh god, we were so far away. You know what? This is actually... That's actually the Gerudo Tower we stuck a pin in. Ha. Ha, this is Farron. This is the lake region. Where the fuck is the Farron Tower, my guy? Well, at the very least, let's not waste our time running through all this. We can just fast travel to Kainamut and hit that tower that we stuck a pin in, at the very least. And then I'll figure out where Farron is later. But the Gerudo region, not a terrible region to unlock. It is still in the south, which we have not explored yet. There is a memory down there that we could look into. And it's also the memory where Zelda stops being sort of cold to us, Link. Because something happens that sort of causes a shift in the way that she sees us. And it's the Gerudo region. The Gerudo women are badass, and I love them very, very much. Very, very much. So, pretty down with that. Can do that. Actually, I want to keep that on. Yeah, we could just have our pants on. Yep, and that's the tower we're headed to, isn't it? And did we grab that shrine yet? We did not, so let's go do that. And actually, ooh, it's a thunderstorm. And before this shocks us, this is another expansion pack because of the DLC treasure chest, and it's bomb arrows +5 or ×5. And we're gonna get the fuck up out of there. And head over to the shrine instead as we make our way over. I believe that might be... No, it's the Gerudo Tower. Yeah, because the Gerudo Highlands are up here. And it is cold as hell up there. There's lots of weird shit happening over there. And that looks like an enemy outpost to me. Not something we would necessarily want to deal with. I was thinking maybe it was a stable, but that is not the case. This area is also prone to thunder-related items, and we'll see why. Well, lightning-related items is probably a more accurate way to say that. Thunder's the sound, lightning's the flashy. But get up on this shrine action. And what is this? This is the Geno Shrine. It looks like it's covered in sand. I mentioned it a little bit last episode, how there's like an amazing attention to detail in this game. Like some shrines will be covered in snow, other ones in sand. There's languages that you can decode that I've already started doing as I sort of notice and recognize and am interested to know what symbols say. For the record, I would say about 99% of the time, any writing in these shrines will just say dungeon. So, what is your trial? On the move. Something tells me we're gonna need stasis. Stasis! Yeah, we're definitely gonna need stasis, huh? And we're gonna just tap that bad boy in there, huh? There you go. Like that blue writing along the side. I am willing to bet money says dungeon because I actually translated the text that shows up on the edge of like floating platforms, and that says dungeon as well. So predictable, but good branding equity. Oh, what do you want? Bye. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? And ooh, Yahtzee. Girls got it, man. On my fucking game today, dude. Open that shit up. And while I'm in here, I'm wondering if there is access to treasure. Yeah, let me just sit here for a second and see if there's any treasure that's gonna roll by. I don't think there is, but you never fucking know in this game. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's go through here. I am seeing some laser beam action. Because what would a futuristic society be without some lasers? Am I right? And, that's right. We want to be moving with the blocks, so I'm actually going to wait. Yeah, we want to get over on that side. Can I get some block? Oh, fuck me. Drop and fuck you, buddy. Oh, I want that. I want that. Thank you. Come here. Whoa, I need to be moving at the same time. God, get off. Okay. There we go. Here's our treasure chest. What do we got? An opal. You know, not necessarily worth it. Gotta say. Gotta fucking say. Here, but we can start moving with these blocks. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck! Oh, I see. It's because the laser's coming from this side this time. Convenient little rest platform here. Wonder why. Probably because we can stop it. But we're gonna have to get real fucking creative in a second here, huh? Wait for this brick. Come on! Thank you. Here we go. And now we can just drop this in here. Call it a life. Get our 8th spirit orb. That means we can double upgrade again. And I want to say this is it. Yes, excellent. Another shrine off the list. Actually, I haven't translated the text above the shrine and around it. Future editing, Joy. Will you take a look at that for us and the good people at home, and also me who can't read Sheikah? Thanks. But yeah, just a lot of really excellent attention to detail in this game and really rich world building. And I've been playing Overwatch a little bit recently. Because at the time that I'm recording this, it is during the Summer Games event that they have going on in 2017. And, God, going from a game that has, like, the most paper-thin lore...
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thanks, Ravioli. The most paper-thin lore, just as the most basic of frameworks for a shooting game. And coming to this game, which is extremely rich and story driven, and you don't need to rely on other people. It's refreshing, to say the least. Don't get me wrong, Overwatch is fun if you have friends to play it with, but outside of that, not really. I don't know. Just feels like it's squandered in a lot of ways, and I think I'm actually just gonna run through the Gerudo Canyon here, because it will eventually, I believe, bring us to that tower. I'm pretty sure it'll loop us around. And this scaffolding that you see here up on the cliffs is where they were excavating the Divine Beasts. So now you know. Now that we have Ravioli's Gale sauce. Would you grab onto the side? Thank you. We can get up here much faster. Up and over and onto the tower, as it were. Here we can We have stamina to burn at the moment. And why does this look like a fucking Korok puzzle? Huh? Are you a Korok? You're a Korok! Survey says Korok. Thanks. Yeah! Yeah, okay, I want to say raviolis. God, sorry, Rivales. Now I'm saying it unironically. I'm like forgetting what he's actually called. He's a piece of shit is what he is. Damn it. I'm firmly not in the Rivali fan club. Because he's a little punk ass. And I don't appreciate it. We have enough shit to worry about. Though, his gale is bitchin', and it does make travel significantly easier. That is a fire wizrobe over there. Why are you here? I do not appreciate this at all. And I'm gonna use our last one more time. Whoa, does that drop us on the... Yeah, it does. Very nice. And we can just take that up here. Bokoblins like to hang out on this scaffolding. I think Lizalfos do as well, but I think it's primarily Bokoblins and maybe the occasional Moblin. So if we run into one, don't be surprised. That's basically what I'm saying. And this looks like another fucking Korok puzzle. What crazy bananas place are you taking us? Do I even want to engage? Yeah, sure, fuck it. God. I hate these. I hate these because they take you away from where you are. And if I'm there for a reason. I'm exploring, goddammit. I found you. Bye-bye. But I'm thinking we should be able to get up and over this. Yeah, it looks like it's enough that we can run on for the most part, which is nice. And it's also at a gentle slope, which means we're using less stamina. Doesn't deplete quite as quickly. And it looks like that is a zap shroom right there. Am I correct? It is a zap shroom. What else we got going on here? Oh, hello. That is a very large void, and we have the tower in front of us. And no, I wanted to. No, fuck me. I wanted. Okay, just kidding. Usually the large birds in this game are islander hawks. You want to start some shit, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought wrong, asshole. And is that another Korok puzzle? Jesus Christ. I'm not going after that one right now. I'm going after this ding-dang tower. I want to get stuff done. Damn it. And you know what I could be doing? I'm actually wearing my warm clothes right now, but what I could be doing is wearing our climbing gear. Yeah, show off those guns. Sun's out, guns out. Am I right, Link? I'm right. You can see that we move a little bit faster. In my last playthrough, I actually unlocked the bandana. So I was actually wearing that for most of the game, looking like some biker Link asshole. I don't know what shrine off the top of my head gives us the climbing bandana, but I'll try and hunt it down so we can have that look going. Though with our upgraded Hylian hood offering as much defense as it is, especially now that we're still considerably low level, I don't know if I'll wear it as often now that I understand how clothing works a bit better in this game. But you can see we're moving a little bit faster. So it works. It's a good time. That is the Gerudo Highlands. As you can see, it is snowy as fuck. It is very cold. We will need 2 pieces of warm clothing. Even now it's quite cold. You can see our breath coming out in puffs. That is a black moblin. Oh, I didn't want to place a pin. I wanted to back up. Sorry. There we go. Almost there. And I wonder if this is another lightning one. God, I hope not. I really would just love to not have another. No, it's the one surrounded by bogs. That's right. That's fine. So how this one works, if I remember correctly, and I think I do, is these are metal. Yes, and we stack them to work our way across. Alternatively, we can do this. It still counts as water. So we could do that. Ooh, and we cannot swim in that bog. It will swallow us whole. So, and then I think what we can do is knock these over, maybe? Or is it our weight that does it? Can't remember. Yes, there we go. So that's pretty rad. This is the Wasteland Tower. Oh, that's right, it's called the Gerudo Wasteland. Which is unfortunate. Those beautiful Gerudo ladies deserve so much better than to be in a wasteland, frankly. We can start working our way on up. And this will reveal some things, and maybe from here we'll actually hit that memory up. Since I'll have a clear picture of where we're headed. Isn't it funny how maps work? You know where you're going. Incredible. Incredible. How close are we? Oh, last stretch right here. Oh man, I forgot how nice the climbing set is. In my other game, I have it, the full set maxed out twice, or not maxed out, but upgraded twice so I get the set bonus. It is a good time, y'all. It's a really good time. But it requires like some really shitty materials like electric key swings and some other shit that's less than ideal. But we have activated the wasteland. And it looks like some sort of quarry behind us. That stone. Next to the tower, that is. And now, please unlock this. It's been a while since we've unlocked a tower, I feel like. So... figure this out. There is a Divine Beast down here. I would say it's probably the hardest Divine Beast, so I'm not sure if we want to take it on just yet. But here's the desert. Quite nice. Regional map extracted. We can certainly start getting things in place in this area, but I don't know if we necessarily want to take on the Divine Beast just yet. And speaking of the Divine Beast, there's Vah Naboris. Ah, yes. Majestic. Believe there's also a stable around here somewhere. I think it's actually right about here. Also, the memory is right here. So let's go ahead and jump to that stable, which is this way. And then we can head towards that memory, which is at a place called Kaza Bazaar. It's a little shopping town just outside of Gerudo Town, which is that one on the upper left. And you'll, if you can notice very closely, there's a shrine right outside it. And it is a walled city. And there's a shrine right there, which tells me that we are not far from the stable at all. So let's hit up the shrine, actually. We'll hit the stable. Well, we don't really need to hit up the stable, but the shrine for sure. Then we'll make it to Kaza Shrine, or Kaza Bazaar. Yep, there's the shrine to the right.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thanks, Rivali. Yep, there's the stable. Can I unlock it while I'm in air? Please? Please give me the unlock. Unlock the, thank you, Gerudo Canyon Stable. And here we have a bunch of rush rooms, and the 55 rush room guy is actually in this area. So, it's actually kind of funny how they give you all these rush rooms next to him. He's at that stable. And a Korok seed for our trouble. Bye-bye. And the shrine in question. Get on up here. There we go. And we have the Kano Shrine. And what hell awaits us in this test? Don't we look so cute? We're like covered, but we got the guns out. Because we're the hero of Hyrule. It's amazing. I'm gonna go lift some heavy shit. But, do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift, Link? Why does this look suspiciously like a test of strength? Maybe not. No, I know what this is. Well, I know the gist. The power of electricity! So we don't want to touch those because we'll get shocked, but they are metallic. And as you can see, that's completing a circuit over there, and we can actually complete the circuit over here as well, which will open the door. Simple, simple. Got some elementary school science happening here. Gets a little bit more complicated in a second, I believe. I think we actually... how do we want to do this? Oh! Bitch. Get the weak shit out of my face. And what we can do is... drop him. And bring it on up. And drop it in the other one, complete the circuit. Which looks like it'll... yep, make this move for us. Ooh, and tap into place. And give us a treasure chest. Which tells me we're supposed to go a completely different direction. Oh no, this is going to have the small key which opens up that door. Excellent, okay. Perfect. And get out. Oh, hello. I was just like, hey, there's stuff down here. Do I want to mess with it? Nothing that I can see. There's a part of me that kind of wants to blow that block up, but not enough to risk it. Oh, hello. Asshole friend. There we go. And we get a guardian weapon. Huzzah! Give me that guardian sword. It's a 20. We'll do that so we can use our shield at the same time. And just making sure that's not something I can interact with. We do not want to jump in the water while that fucking electricity is there. Okay, that's connecting that circuit. So we just want to make this one a little bit closer. Oh, I see what's happening. I definitely see what's happening. Okay. Let me think about this. Okay. Okay. I think I see it. So... That's doing anything for you? There you go. That seems to have done it. And let me look around real quick, see if we're missing any... Whoa! Hello, sneaky sneaky. Come on down here. What treasures do you behold? The Gerudo Scimitar. This common sword is often carried by Gerudo women for self-defense. Its short curved blade is easily recognized. Excellent. And how much damage does it do? 16? It's currently our weakest weapon. We'll switch to that for now. Pretty cool looking. And Spirit Orb, please. Then we're going to head over to Kaza Bazaar and unlock that memory. Excellent, Smithers. May the goddess smile upon you too. I'm actually wondering how far we want to explore the Gerudo region, given that we are still kind of weak. We could potentially put 2 upgrades into hearts, and I might feel a little bit better about going after this Divine Beast Vah Naboris. But, not much better, gotta say. Yeah, Vah Naboris is definitely, in my eyes, the hardest, just because you're dealing with electricity. Spoiler alert. And it's also, like, I will 100% need to be using a walkthrough. Gerudo Desert Gateway. I will absolutely need to be using a walkthrough to get through that, Divine Beast, because it is very complicated and there's a lot of moving parts, literally and figuratively. The Divine Beast has a lot of moving parts. But yeah, let's stick to the road here. And thankfully we're moving close to sunset, so it's actually not too hot out here. And we see our first awesome... in the desert, though?
Savak.
Savak, our first Gerudo woman, and this is Kalisa. Savak is Gerudo for hello. If you're searching for Kalisa, legendary treasure hunter, then your search is over. You're looking at her. I've been in the game for over 20 years. When I set my sights on a treasure, you can be sure that I'll claim it. Cool. Anything else? I never rest until I get my hands on the treasure I'm after. I've been at this job for 20 years after all. Good talk. Thought you were gonna offer a little bit more by the way of conversation, but guess not. And Naboris, I think, doesn't startle us unless we try to get close to Gerudo Town, maybe? Ooh, just kidding. That's what I was waiting for. Ominous as fuck. Anyway, that's Divine Beast Vah Naboris. We're at the Kaza Bazaar. Nothing unusual here.
Savak.
Or Kara Bazaar. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. This is Rip Savak. This is Kara Bazaar. Joy's been saying it wrong. For the past, 15 minutes, ignore her. Gerudo Town is still a fair distance southwest of here. If you're headed there, you should consider resting a bit. Though you are a Vo, even if you make it to town, you won't be able to get in. All the same, the Divine Beast is kicking up a storm right now, so I don't recommend going to Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town?
Oh.
Gerudo Town is to the southwest. It's the biggest town in the area. It's famous for trade and also for staying active and vibrant all night long. However, there's a law forbidding Vo, males, from entering the city. The word for women is Vi. And we are a Vo, sadly. So we're gonna have to find a way to get into that city. Divine Beast. You don't know about Divine Beast Vah Naboris? Supposedly, it's the guardian deity for the Gerudo people, but it's suddenly started acting up a while back. There's nothing we can do to stop it either. It's protected by a fierce sandstorm and intense lightning. Though it hasn't yet, it could easily head towards Gerudo Town or the Oasis. I do my best to keep an eye on it from here. Thank you. Ha, I don't need any thanks. This is my job, after all. You know, the desert is hot during the day and cold at night. It'll take the energy out of you in no time. If you plan to head out into the desert, make sure you're prepared. It's very good advice. It actually gets to freezing during the nighttime and burning hot during the day. But here is a memory. Let's recall. Damn, son, our girl Zelda almost died if it weren't for us. Shit. Yes, so this is the memory where things start to take a turn. We save her from the Yiga clan, and she's very grateful for it. And we'll actually find out exactly how she feels about this later, but she is extremely grateful, and she begins to sort of see us as somebody who's selfless, and maybe she starts to see the value in having us, Link, around by her side. Not just for kind of selfish, like, oh, you saved my life reasons, but, you know, maybe this guy is a hero. And maybe I should trust him, and maybe he can help me with the issues that we're having and that we're facing with Ganon. And there goes another Gerudo lady. We are in the Gerudo Canyon after all. So, we have run a little bit over time. I don't want to make another hour-long episode, sorry. So, I'm going to cut it here. In the next episode, I think we'll explore a little bit of the Gerudo region. And shit, man, maybe we'll end up going after Vah Naboris. I don't know. I cannot say for certain yet. I do not feel good about going into that fight with without more health. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time as we explore more of Hyrule, unlock more memories, and get to know more people in this beautiful land. Later, y'all.